All right, Shalom. Shalom, Yasharala. First and foremost, I want to give all praise to our power, Yahweh, by Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. Ka Halayim La, Alana Yahweh, which is all praise to our power, Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. Yahweh being the name of the Heavenly Father, whom the world ignorantly calls God, Jehovah, and Yahweh Shai being the rightful name of his only begotten Son, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. We want to give double honors to our elders and apostles, a great millstone who still rule well and teach well, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect that's in this truth, sincerity, and teach the 100% truth of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai wholeheartedly, and that are scattered abroad in the four winds of the earth. Shalom. It's your brother Yadon, and I want to get into this quick lesson, this brief lesson, and upon this update, and give you viewers that catch me on here, an update on the RFID chip. So I want to update, you Akim and you few Aqua, which is you brothers and a few of you sisters that by chance run across my video, this lesson. You see, and Lord willing, it's edifying. But we're gonna get into this article, and it's as you know that this RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast, is already here. This technology actually been here for years, but now they are pushing it, or advertising it, so to speak. You see, because it's that time, and this is all the Lord's will, man. See, right now, this microchip is being voluntarily took, and it is enforced to be taken. But pretty soon, it will be. So it's only right and it's mandatory for this to be it's only mandatory. It's mandatory that we teach and preach about this RFID chip. No matter how many times, man, this is gonna go out until the Lord says this teaching is gonna go out until it's all said and done. You see, but like I said, I'm in this article, and it says the rise of microchipping. The rise of microchipping. Are we ready for technology to get under the skin? Y'all ready to take that chip? For those of you that are, you see, because there's gonna be a lot of individuals that take this chip. The only ones that's not gonna take this chip is the elect of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. But like I said, the rise of microchipping. Are we ready? Are we ready for technology to get under the skin? And this was published on a Friday, November the 8th, 2019. November the 8th, 2019. So that was recently, a couple of weeks ago, last month because we just got into December. So this was not too long ago published. You see? And it says, I'm going to read it. You know, it says, on August the 1st, 2017, workers at 3 Square Market at Wisconsin-based company specializing in vending machines lined up in the office cafeteria to be complanted with microchips. One after, and it says one after the other, they held out in hand. This is talking about, you know, individuals taking out this chip. I mean, Salakia, taking this chip. It says, I'm going to read that again. One after the other, they held out a hand to a local tattoo artist. You know, right, see, that's who they are using. People that know how to do, that are, you know, like it says, tattoo artists. They're the ones in mainly, you know, implanting these microchips. One after the other, they held out a hand to a local tattoo artist who pushed a rice grain sized implant into the flesh between the thumb and the forefinger. And it says the 41 employees, yeah, and you know, and as you know, like I said, this is taking place in Wisconsin. You know, that's where they really started. It's, you know, started getting pushed. You know, that's where they started pushing the chip at in Wisconsin. Started advertising it, so to speak. You know, and it says the flesh between the thumb and forefinger, and it said the 41 employees who opted, I think I'm saying that word right, into the procedure received complimentary t-shirt that read, I got chipped. Right. So whenever they got chipped, like it says, they received t-shirts labeled with words saying, I got chipped. You know, and you see these devils, they proud to take the mark of the beast. You know, and you know they Edomites, but it really don't matter because, you know, you Edomites, Esau, you so-called white people, y'all take the chip or not. Even if y'all don't take the chip, you know. Just like going back to Elder Apostle Tahar said, man, y'all chipped spiritually. Y'all chipped spiritually. Ain't no pity, no mercy for y'all, man. Even if y'all take the chip or not, y'all are gonna be destroyed, going into slavery, and after that gonna be destroyed. So there's no redemption for y'all. Y'all not gonna be redeemed in no shape, form, or fashion. It says complimentary t-shirt that read, I got chipped. And it says this wholesale implant, even organized by company management, dovetailed with 3 Square Market's longer term vision of a cashless payment system for their vending machines, workplace snacks purchase with a flick of the wrist. And you ask me, that's pure laziness, man. Don't y'all see what this devil is doing? You see? Because really, that's what this technology is, man. It don't do nothing but bring the society down, because it causes you not to use your brain like we supposed to, man. You see, everything is, instantly, and that's the problem now, man. You see, and it said, and the televised chipping party proved to be a savvy marketing tactic. The story picked up by media outlets from Moscow to Sydney, but not all of the attention was positive. He said after the event, comments on 3 Square Market's Facebook page urged employees to quit. The company's Google reviews page was inundated with 1-star ratings, and Christian groups convinced that the implants fulfilled an end of days prophecy where people, you see, like I said, it had people, Christians coming up on advising them to not take the chip. And they're Edomites, you see, so-called white people. And that's crazy because just like the elders say, man, it's more white, so-called white people believe that this RFID chip is the mark of the beast than it is Israelites that believe, man. Cause Jake really out here gone. You see? Convinced that, and Christian groups convinced that the implants fulfilled an end of days prophecy where people are branded with the mark of the beast. Accused the company of being the Antichrist, which, there are many Antichrists, and it says Johan Osterlund, a Swedish tattooist and body piercing specialist whose company Biohacks provided 3 Square Market with the microchips. Watched with interest. And it says, for Osterlund, microchip implants were not radical or even novel. He had lived with one for years and had implanted hundreds of other young, tech-savvy sweaties, whatever that word is. He says, for this community, the chip signified a seamless interrogation of biology, interrogation of biology and technology. They use the implants to gain access to their co-workers' spaces. You see, they use the implants to gain access to their co-workers' spaces, pay for gym membership, and even ride the train. With Biohacks, Osterlund was hoping to introduce this concept to a global market. You hear that? You see that? A global market. This is their plans, man. This is their agenda. This is the wicked agenda, man. These are those devils' agenda. Just like it says right there. Was hoping to introduce this concept to a global market. You see? This ain't a game, man. This is finna be everywhere and mandatory. These devils ain't playing. You know, they finna show their true colors. You see? And you know, I was just gonna read a little bit. Not gonna read too much more. But you know, for those who see this, you know, you can go look up the article and read it yourselves. You see? But it says the rise of the rise of microchipping. And it says, are you ready? I'm not gonna say are we ready, cause I ain't, you know, man. He said, it said, are you ready for technology to get under the skin? You know, answers to that should be hell no. You know, but like I said in the beginning, man, it's gonna be a lot of individuals that take this chip, man. A lot of you Jakes, man, cause this warning is for y'all, you Israelites. The hell with Esau and these other wicked nations, they doomed no matter what. You see. But you know, you see in the article, and you see what I read. You know, it's about to get official. You know, like I said, you see, it's already here. You know, this thing is hot. It's about to be the hot topic. The hottest trend, so to speak. Yeah, it's finna get real, man. But you know, really quick, we're gonna get some scriptures because, you know, like I said, this warning is given to you, sent forth to you Israelites, man, to advise you not to take that mark of the beast, man, that RFID chip. You see, because you know you got individuals, you know, these false prophets out here leading many astray. Don't even get me started on these Christian pastors with these three-piece suits on behind these pulpits. Don't have no idea what they talking about. But you know, and I'm talking about these, you know, a lot of Israelite camps that are out here that are not teaching the 100% truth when it comes to edifying about this mark of the beast, which is important, man. This is important, man. You know, that you correctly receive and get the correct concept on what the mark of the beast is, man. You see, but you got individuals out here that are set up and work for Satan, spiritual demon Satan, and hey, or lead many astray, like I said. You see, but you know, it's prophecy. It's all prophecy. But we're gonna go to the blue letter really quick. Go to the blue letter really quick. Try to make this as brief as I can. Okay. Yeah, man. You got a lot of false prophets out here lead many astray. But guess what? The elect, you know, is guaranteed to not take that chip. The elect, the chosen few. You see? The prophets, especially prophets, they're they definitely not gonna take the chip. But you also got the ones that are taking heed and grasping to this truth and really listening to what the prophets are speaking and to the warnings that the Most High, that Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is spewing through the lips of the prophets, man. They not gonna take their chip and they gonna be delivered and beamed up in those chariots. You see? And matter of fact, really quick, let's get Matthew 24. Yeah. You know, Matthew 24. We're going to start at 23. Then if any man shall say unto you, Lo, here is Hamashiach, or there, believe it not. In verse 24, for there shall arise false Christs and false prophets. Right, you see? And what you see today, for those of you that truly believe, what you see today, because you individuals, you Israelites that are awoke and the Spirit is dealing with you to understand the difference between the truth and what's not the truth. Y'all see these false prophets out here, man. You know, leading many astray. It said, for there shall arise false prophets, false Christs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders. And so much that if it were possible, what the hell was that? Y'all bear with me. Phone is tripping. It said, for there shall arise false Christs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, and so much that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. You see? It said, now if it was possible, they shall deceive the very elect. But we all know that's not going to happen. You know? Because the elect has the Spirit of the Lord, the Yahweh Bashim Yahushua has the elect in the palm of his hand. And he's upholding them in the Spirit. You see? Because only with only with Yahweh Bashim Yahushua being with us are we not gonna take that chip. Only with Yahushua, only with Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is that possible. If he not dealing with you and he not with you in these times of trouble that are coming, you lost and defeated. You see? He said, for there shall rise false Christs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, and so much it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. Yeah, you know, just like, you know, you've been having these false philosophies going on forever. You know, all type of false philosophies, fairy tales, that even the elect were, even the elect were blind to the truth. Blind to the fact that the false philosophies that have been told are not true, you see. But the Spirit of the Lord came upon the elect, and now that they are awoken, you see, ain't no putting them back to sleep. Period, point blank. No matter what Esau do, no matter what these false prophets is talking about, no matter how good their speech is, you see, because a lot of these false prophets, they be coming with some good, with some well, how should I put it, with some fantastic words, so with some believable, philosophies, so to speak, man. But they only believable to the simple-minded. But the elect, all through the power and mercy and grace of Yahweh Shem Shah, they not simple-minded. You can't fool them or trick them, no matter how hard you try. You see? Read that again. For there shall arise false Christs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. Because, the chosen ones are not ignorant to this foolishness that's going on. They've been unplugged from the matrix. You see? Everybody else is still asleep. Not ignorant. And we're going to get Corinthians. Yeah, 2 Corinthians chapter 2. 2 Corinthians chapter 2. Verse 11. Here we go. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us. And lest me before. So before Satan should get an advantage of us. For we are not ignorant of his devices. You see? See, the chosen ones are not ignorant to this BS that's going on. Just like with this thing with YouTube. They talking about, they finna get ready to cut the truth out of YouTube. And they saying they gonna do it for this reason and that reason. They not saying that because of this truth that is being spread out on that is being spread it out on YouTube. They not gonna say, well, they gonna cut it because of the Israelite, but really, it is. It is, believe it or not, because they want to push this microchip, and they gonna push it, and they gonna make it mandatory, but they don't need any competition in their way, so to speak, because they know that the Hebrew Israelites, and really, start with, and really the ones that's, really pushing that this marker, that this RFID chip is the marker of the beast, is GMS. And you see, I'm not a part of GMS. I'm not in the GMS camp, but I do follow them. You see? And hey, the Lord, I understand what the truth is, you see. I'm not ignorant to Satan devices. So, like I said, start with GMS they are the ones that's truly pushing 100% truth. Because like I said, you got other camps out here are falsely leading people astray, man. I mean, they are falsely teaching this doctrine. They not teaching it correctly, and that's going off, man. You see? Let me read that again. But like I said, with this thing with YouTube, they trying to cover it up, make it seem like, they doing this petty BS for other variety of reasons. No, they trying to stop this truth from going out and trying to stop y'all from y'all Jakes from being woken up. But hey, man, this truth has already been preached. This gospel has already been preached throughout the whole globe, man. And the end is coming. Just like the scriptures say, when the gospel shall be preached throughout the whole world, then should the end come. You see? He says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. So no matter what y'all devils do, y'all will not be able to move the chosen of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You see? So y'all Jakes, y'all need to wake up, man. Y'all need to wake up and come to the conclusion that this RFID chip is a device of Satan. This is not a righteous device. This is not a godly device. It's impure, pure. You see, you take that chip, you're gonna be destroyed. Pure, point blank. And like I said, y'all need to quit following these and listening to these false prophets, man. That's telling you that the RFID chip ain't the mark of the beast. It's not the mark of the beast. And that the mark of the beast is Jehovah Witnesses, Christianity, false philosophies. You see? False philosophies. Any other bull crap, Quit letting these bugged out individuals lead you astray. You see? Because that's what they doing, man. And you going to be destroyed along with them for following them and their false teaching. You see? Ain't no way around it. Yeah. And we in the book of 2 Timothy, chapter 3, verse 13. And it says, but evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. You see? That's these false leaders out here, man. They deceiving and they also deceive their damn self. You see? They deceive and don't understand they self. So the blind is leading the blind. But evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse. I mean, they ain't gonna get better. They gonna get worse and worse. You see what's going on out here, man. Damn false teachers out here talking about, first of all, talking about the 12. You got these with Fopi and they head leader Quanah talking about all Israelites are black so-called Negroes. Man, come on, man. And then you got other groups talking about that the Israelites are just Native Americans and you know, something like that, and that so-called Negroes are Canaanites or something. You know, just BS, man. You know, it's kind of leaving me right now, but you know, y'all get what I'm saying. You know, it's all type of false doctrine that's being spewed out, man. You see, and it's prophecy, because just like the scriptures say, straight way is the gate. You see, and broad is the road of destruction. And just like they say, it's only a few that find that narrow road. You know, that it's only a few, and that's the elect, man. And I'm roughly paraphrasing. You see, don't get involved and take heed to these false teachers, because they lead you to destruction, man. But evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. Yeah, man. And it says, verse 14, but continue. Yeah, verse 14, but continue thou in the things which thou hast learned and hast been assured of, knowing of whom thou hast learned them. You see? So those of you that listen and subscribe to the teachers, the prophets that are teaching and preaching the correct doctrine, the 100% truth. If y'all, those of you that are subscribed and listen and take heed to them, you know, stay intact with them only. You see, don't be hopping around and listen to all these, you know, other camps, man. These other other so-called prophets. And damn sure don't be getting to no Christianity, man. Cause man, they damn sure don't know nothing. They all the way just gone, man. You see? Well, it said, but continue thou in the things which thou hast learned and hast been assured of, knowing of whom thou hast learned them. Right. You know. You see, it's finna get real out here, man. And it's time for, you know, Jakes to wake up. Because, you know, like I said, you know, not too long prior, like I said not too long ago, Shalaki, they finna cut YouTube, man. They finna stop this truth from being viewed on YouTube. They finna stop this truth from going out on YouTube, man. Believe it or not. Coming December 10th, they plan on taking all the truth videos, all the Hebrew Israelites, you know, that are hindering to their agenda, their wicked agenda. They plan on taking them down. You see? Because this is the last thing they need. They trying to keep y'all blinded, man. And for those of you who stay blinded, hey, really it's ultimately the will of Yahweh, of the Most High, man. That's his will to keep you blinded. You see? So, just like the scriptures say, the goings of the goings is of the Lord. You know? Period, point blank. So, all that free will that you Christians, so-called Christians, love to speak about. No such thing, man. Isn't no free will. You if you righteous because the Lord allowing you to be. He moving you to be that way. And if you wicked, you still his puppet. You moving accordingly to how he wants you to move. Period, point blank. Y'all need to get that in y'all simple score, you see? But yeah, quit following these false philosophers. you know. Go to the book of Colossians real quick. But for those of you who really understand, hey, stay on that right path, man. We're in the book of Colossians, and we're gonna start at verse 8. And it says, "Beware, lest any man," and like I said before, least meaning before. So beware before any man spoil you through philosophy and beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit. Right. So, y'all got to pay close attention, man. Pay close attention. Because, just like the scriptures say, man, these individuals ain't sheep, man. They wolves in sheep clothing. And I did a lesson prior to this, that, hey, you got a lot of individuals, so-called prophets, that'll get on this camera and put on a character and put on portray to be this righteous, upright guy, man. But behind camera, man, straight wolves. Straight wolves, prudent beasts, man. They just they carry bad fruit. They are trees, they carry bad fruit behind cameras, man. But on camera, they just this individual that they deceive. You see? He said, "Beware, lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit, after the tradition of men, after the rudiments. I think I'm saying that word right. Rudiments. I don't know if I'm saying that word right. Rudiments of the world, and not after Hamashiach. It says Christ, but that's not his name. His name is Hamashiach. And I'm read that again. Beware, lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit, after the tradition of men, after the rudiments of the world. Right. Like I said, because they finna come, their agenda is to chip everybody. You see? And get with this new world order that they plan on establishing. You see? But as scriptures say, do not be deceived after the traditions of men. You see? Because like I said again, it's going to be a hot trend, man. A new hot trend. Everybody going to be getting it. Just like, like a new fashion or something. You see? Don't get involved and be deceived. Don't be deceived. Because, man, woe to those that do. You see? You know, woe to those that do be deceived by this devil and by these wicked individuals that call themselves prophets and take that chip because y'all gonna be destroyed, man. Ain't no way around it. Y'all take that chip, man, that marker, the RFID chip. Y'all gonna be marked for death. Y'all gonna be a target for the Most High and His angels. Y'all gonna be a target for Yahushua Bashim Yahushua, man. Y'all get that chip, y'all gonna have that target, whatchamacallit. You know, that target, that target, what's the word I'm looking for? That target, sign, you know, so to speak. You know, you're gonna be marked for death. You see? You know, and great terror is gonna come upon you, individuals that take that chip. And I'm talking once again. I'm talking about you tribes, man. I'm talking about you tribes. Y'all take that chip, man. Y'all gonna be greatly destroyed, man. But yeah, we're gonna go into Revelation. Revelation, the book of Revelation, chapter 16. Revelation chapter 16. Verse 1. And it says, "And I heard a great voice out of the temple saying to the seven angels, Go your ways, and pour out the vials of the wrath of the Most High upon the earth." Verse 2. And the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth. And here the point. He says, "And there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worship his image." Right. And that's talking about those, man, that's the final plague that the Lord is going to send down, the final destruction. And that's those nuclear warheads, those nuclear missiles. That's going to come and just burn y'all, completely melt y'all while y'all stand on y'all feet, man. Y'all going to be destroyed. You know, along with those chariots. You see? I'm going to read that again. "And the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon them which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worship his image." Yeah. So take that RFID chip if you want to. This is what's going to happen to y'all, man. You see? And the Lord is making it bluntly clear, with clarity, man, in these scriptures. What's going to happen to you if you take that mark of the beast, man. Which is the RFID chip. You see? We go to Revelation chapter 20. Salaki. Yeah. Chapter 20. We're going to scroll down to 4. Revelation chapter 20, verse 4. It says, and I saw thrones, and they sat upon them. And that's talking about the 144,000. All the prophets that were chosen from the beginning, from the beginning, before this world was, from the foundation of this world, before this world was created, they were chosen to make it to that point at the end, to be redeemed. And it says, and I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded. See, and you know what? And it said, I'm going to read that again. And I saw thrones. And I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushua, and for the word of the Most High, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands. And they lived and reigned with Hamashiach 1,000 years. You see? And it says that they didn't receive the mark in their hand or in their foreheads. And who was that talking about? The elect of the nation of Israel, the house of David. You see? And it said that they reigned with Hamashiach for 1,000 years. And really, you know, the elect, they gonna reign forever with Hamashiach. But when it says those 1,000 years, meaning that they gonna witness the kingdom being rebuilt. They gonna witness the slavery. They gonna witness Esau, the so-called white man and woman, being put in slavery and had to serve hardcore slavery for 1,000 years. You see? That's what this talking about. You know, they not just gonna reign with him for 1,000 years and that's it. No, this is forever. You know, just to make that clear for those of you that don't know, you know, that's what that's talking about. That they are gonna reign and witness this kingdom and everything being built. Those 1,000 years. Because, like I said, the 2/3, the 2/3 are gonna be cut off and die on this side when the Lord come back, and they not gonna be able to witness this. They not gonna get the they not gonna get the opportunity and the privilege to see this glorious sight. You see, in those glorious times, they gonna miss out on that. You see, only the elect are gonna witness though what goes on in those 1,000 in those 1,000 years. You see, so that's why it's beneficial for you, Jakes, to take heed and get with the right program, man. Because, hey, man, it might not seem like, man, see, that's the thing. A lot of y'all think that this world's going to go on for, this system and this kingdom is going to go on forever, man. It is a righteous kingdom that's finna come and take over. And a lot of you just cannot fathom, just cannot get that in y'all skull. You see? This finna go. Hey, man, man, the family of the word is already jumping off, man, so to speak. So that's why I said take heed and get with the right program while you can. Because, man, it's going to come a point in time where the prophets is going to disappear. And ain't gonna be found. Because the Lord is going to pull back his truth. Pull back this truth. His truth that he was allowing, that he was advertising. You see? You know, that he was showing forth through his prophets, man. And hey, it's coming to that time, man, to where it's gonna be no more. Cause no, hey, the elect gonna be sealed regardless. You see? Regardless. You know, but you know, man, hey, the elect ain't gonna take that shit. They rather be put. They are gonna accept death before they accept that marker, that RFID chip. And it's scripture, it's prophecy, man. They gonna accept death before they accept that microchip. Period, point blank. But for those of you that do, yeah, and we finna get some more on how you're gonna be done and dealt with if you do. And this is Revelation 14. And we're gonna start at verse 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, verse 10, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, which is poured out without mixture. You're going to drink the full flavor of that. You see? Without mixture. He said, into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. Yeah. And that fire and brimstone is those nuclear missiles. And y'all gonna be burnt up by those cherries. Y'all gonna be burnt by the fire that comes from those cherries, man. That the Lord is gonna send upon y'all and this straight melt y'all. You know, I'm gonna read that again. The same shall drink. No, I'm gonna read that again. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. For you Christians, that ain't talking about you going to hell, being tormented by demons and that old stupid philosophy. That's talking about those nuclear missiles, man. Because it's going to be many of them that the Lord is going to send off. And verse 11, and the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever. And they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. Right. You see? So go ahead and take that chip, man. And this is what y'all gonna receive. Just for receiving that mark of the beast. This is y'all reward. This ain't nothing to be taken lightly, man. You see? You know? And I'm going to end it off with this. The book of Revelation, man. It's important that you take heed to this, man, and really grasp on the warning of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. We're going to go to Revelation chapter 13. Yeah, Revelation chapter 13. We're going to start at 16. And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Right, this is what them devils is going to do. And you know, like I always say, man, no matter how rich you are, hey, this goes for celebrities too. Yeah, y'all celebrities, them celebrities, they gonna take their mark. They gonna be forced to. They ain't gonna have no choice, and they gonna go right along with it. It said, and he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. And really, the Most High is causing this. If you really want to get deep, you know, this is the Most High, the Most High behind this. You see, because like I said earlier, hey, the Lord controls all. We are all the Lord's, all the Most High's puppets. And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Yeah. Verse 17. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark of the beast, the mark or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Right. See, you know, a lot of y'all, you know, like I always get into, you got simple-minded people, man. When it says, and that no man might buy or sell, save, meaning unless. So I'm a make the concept clear for those who have no, you know, understanding really. He said, and that no man might buy or sell unless he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Right. And they go back to these bug outs talking about the false the mark of the beast is false philosophies, Christianity. How you gonna? It says you ain't gonna be able to buy or sell unless you had a mark of the beast. How the hell you gonna buy something with Christianity, Jehovah's Witnesses, philosophy? Man, that's stupid, man. Come on, man. Y'all wake the hell up, man. It said, and that no man might buy or sell, save, meaning unless he that had the mark. Because you don't take that chip, you ain't gonna be able to buy nothing. You ain't gonna be able to travel, drive your car, nothing, man. So quit listening to these false prophets, man, talking about this false philosophies and, you know, like the scripture said, like I read earlier. They deceive, they are deceived, and they deceive. Blind leading the blind, man. Had no idea what the hell they talking about. Don't even know the scriptures. He said, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. You see? Period, point blank, man. It don't take a rocket scientist to see that the scriptures is talking about this RFID chip. You either just, I mean, a lot of y'all just don't want to get it, man, because y'all know that, hey, if y'all take that chip, it's gonna be a struggle. It's gonna get real hard, man. You see, but you see the consequences of you making that move and getting that chip embedded into you. Ain't no looking back, man. Like I said, you take that chip, you a target. You a target, man. But yeah, man, I'm gonna close this out, man. And Lord willing, this was edifying and justifying. Lord willing, this was edifying and justifying. If you want to say Ka La Yimla, Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Brakatha Yahweh, Brakatha Yahweh Shai, Brakatha Yahweh, Brakatha Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Rahah Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone who still rule well. And Barak Kor Akim of the elect. Meaning bless our brothers of the elect, the house of David. And, just like always, send out a curse. Just like Elder Apostle Rakah, say, hey, we say, just like Elder Apostle Rakah, Salakia, Rakah, message on out here to brothers, message to brothers to send out curses. You see, and ended off with a curse. And I want to say, may Yahweh, why Yahweh Shah, Shalak, Rayam, Alakta, Hara, Aita, Ainash, Wa'ashim, Al, you heathens, you wicked, all you wicked nations, Esau, you so-called white people, and on you 2/3, you wicked Israelites of the nation of Israel. Wa'ashim, Wa'anashim, Wa'arugyim, Wa'mashapathim, Wa'abushim, Baba Kashah, Baba Kashah, Baba Kashah, Baba Kashah, Ba'Shem, Yahushua, Hamashiach, the water them yad, Amen. I want to say, Abab Abal, Kwam Yasharala. Till next time, Shalom. Shalom, Aki. Stay strong.